Hello, hello. It is kind of quiet.
Told you.
Okay. You should be fine, though.
Yeah, I can hear it, though. Now.
I thought you were like Whitney. You're like, turn me up.
Houston? No. She's
in the studio.
She's talented. I ain't talented like that girl. She could sing. Well, she used to sing before the bathtub. But anyways. But we just got back from Boogeyman, and I need a drink. Ooh. So let's cheers to that.
This is good.
Is it you already drinking before you cheers me? What the fuck?
What the fuck? I knew you were drinking.
I swear to God.
Oh, really?
I swear to God. We don't swear to God.
What about you? What do you have?
Cheers. She got her something. What is this?
Oh my God. I moved the mic for you. You better use it.
It's vodka and liqueur.
It looks boring.
Essence.
Why is that pink?
Because we got grapefruit, bitch. We fancy.
Where'd the grapefruit come from?
Mixers.
Q mixer.
Oh, the Q mixer.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the sponsor of UF.
Yes.
Dude,
it's pretty good.
We dumped all of the beer this year at the ATA.
I should have got a straw. You dumped the beer?
Well, we didn't dump it. We left it there.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot of beer. There was a lot of beer.
You know how they always have the creepy dude working there?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like the Boogeyman?
Yeah.
He was like, if you leave it here, we'll drink it. And we're like,
that creepy old man. He is like the Boogeyman.
He's really nice, though.
Very sinister-ish.
I wish he was paying attention to the damn laptop.
Whoa.
You remember that? Fucking turned it
going crazy.
What the fucking screensaver came on. Right.
She said she fixed it too, and it came back.
Mm-hmm. And he missed it again. Oh, man.
Leave him alone.
All right. Defend the movie now.
All right, we're in this. So, we just got back from watching The Boogeyman. What'd you think?
I loved it. You hated it. I read your letterbox.
My letterbox. Okay, bitch.
It's basic.
No.
You're worried that people on Instagram are going to come for
Maybe. Maybe I was overthinking it. But I was doing the review. Okay, this is what I usually do. Every time I watch a movie, my whole goal for this year was to not just put star reviews. That's boring. Let's just put something down. So I was trying to put down my thoughts. And I guess I could have simplified it because what I was trying to say is The Boogeyman, for me, didn't reinvent the wheel. I just rewatched all three of the Boogeymans from 2000, the early 2000, whatever the fuck that movie. 2003 it came out. And then it had its straight to DVD sequels. I watched those in a row.
Can you pull that up, The Boogeyman?
Before this. And, yeah, after seeing those, they all started the same. It opens up with this one person who's getting attacked by something in the fucking closet. And then they get attacked and it goes to a new character. And then, period. Happy June 1st. But, and then you go into this main character who's being terrorized by this boogeyman, per se. And then the whole movie, nobody believes them. And then, it's very similar. So, basically, what I was trying to simplify that to say was, hey, it's, doesn't reinvent the wheel. But I was super entertained with this movie. I loved it.
Were they related?
No, not at all. I was trying to watch some
torture
Boogeyman movies.
Yeah.
Well, the first three were related, but this one has nothing to do. This is Stephen King. Those were Stephen, not King. So, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything.
Stephen K. is the director.
Really?
Yeah. See, I couldn't think of his name. But yeah, so
you couldn't think of Stephen K.
Bitch, because I'm tired.
Did you ever see Mr. Boogedy?
Mr. Booger?
Mr. Boogedy.
Oh, I never heard of that.
It's a Disney movie.
Mr. Boogedy?
Yeah.
You was on this as Disney, the Black Cauldron. You got me wanting to go buy that Blu-ray, bitch.
You claim I don't like Disney.
You don't.
What?
Name one Blu-ray. Never mind, don't.
Okay.
You got the Princess and the Frog. I already seen it. And you got Beauty and the Beast. Yes, never mind. Continue.
That might be it.
What's Mr. Boogedy?
That might be it, though.
Okay.
Can you pull that up, Mr. Boogedy? It's a movie I haven't watched since I think I was like 5.
I've never heard of Mr. Boogedy. Is this a Mickey Mouse Club thing?
I think it's one of the Disney movies that they didn't put a lot of love into after it came out.
Okay.
Like it kind of just went away. Like I'm not surprised you don't know about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a TV movie?
It's a TV movie. I watched it over and over on a oh my God. I'm tired. What the fuck do you call it? What do you put in a VCR?
A VHS?
A VHS tape.
Oh my God. So we doing this too late, y'all.
No.
Anyway, so that cassette. It's like 11. All right, so go. So VHS. So you watch it on VHS.
That's when the freaks come out. I used to watch it all the time.
Obviously, you have people out here doing fireworks. 4th of July is in 4 weeks.
Did you get that recorded? The fucking...
That was a mess.
Sound we're in the goddamn Ukraine right now.
I jumped. You see, I jumped like I was in that theater.
Look at this.
What the fuck is that?
A novelty salesman moves his family into a new house. Initially dismissing incidents as more of their father's practical jokes, the family soon learns that the house is haunted by people who lived in the house 300 years ago.
And this is Disney?
Yeah, look, Disney.
What in the Haunted Mansion? So it got 6.6 out of 10. Ooh, it's almost 666, y'all.
Oh, this came out a year after I was born.
So what? 86.
Yeah.
86.
That
Yeah.
could- why do you know what year I'm born like?
85, because you're 3 years older than me, and I'm 88.
And you'll never let me live that down.
Enjoy them 3 years.
I remember
bitch.
this movie.
That's
being
Hocus Pocus.
I remember this movie being kind of scary.
They're like the devil from Hocus Pocus at when they got to the house. Remember?
Yeah. I feel like that devil show. Remember, Satan's Little Helper? The
Yeah,
same costume.
it's just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The Boogeyman by name is just boring.
Why?
I don't know. The Boogeyman.
Well, because
It's been
Boogeyman has a
overdone.
lot of different sayings. Like the Mexicans, they got the Kukui. That's the Boogeyman
Yeah,
for them.
yeah.
So like different. I think Russian, Oksana, maybe what is it? What is it for them? They have a
Baba
Boogeyman too.
Yaga is kind of a.
Yeah, probably Baba Yaga.
Yeah, because I was doing research for this because I was all into this. So I was super excited for this movie, you guys.
dork.
So I was looking at all other Boogeymans.
Uh-huh.
So every culture like thing has a Boogeyman. But, you know, it just simplify this demonic presence that goes after real children. He's like, pedophile. Anyways, but he be going for them, trying to eat them and suck their souls.
A pedophile?
Yes, why he want children?
I think because children are scared of the dark.
So it's easy. Oh, and he'd be like, they did
What?
say in this
Yeah.
movie he likes to fight, like scare them up and fight for his food. It tastes better for him or some shit.
Well, yeah, we want to talk about this movie, right?
Yeah, we talking about it. That's why we're here.
Then you should have not gone to see Spider-Man, and you should have watched Boogie. Who knows if this episode will ever even air?
Oh,
I think they're all going to come out, though, right?
yeah, right.
We'll put them all out at
So
like
anyway,
one
I
time,
know.
whatever, yeah.
So basically, we went to the movies, y'all, and everyone was there to see Spider-Man. I even asked the guy who made our fucking milkshakes. Remember, I was like, "Oh, hey, how's it? It's been busy, huh, for Spider-Man?"
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, it has. Good thing we pushed the movie times around because to soften the blow because it's been crazy." And everybody on Instagram, Letterboxd, everyone's giving this shit 5 stars. I don't know. I'm excited to watch it though. I like the first one, Into the Spider-Verse.
Mhm.
This one's called Across the Spider-Verse. So he's going all up in that Spider-Verse in this movie. So I'm excited to check it out. But when we got to our movie theater, it was empty.
Yeah, it was pretty.
It was
empty.
like, but you had some stranglers in the front on their phone the whole movie, and you had the other people at the top. Those were my people. Because when I was mad at this character in this movie, this dumb blonde bitch, they were co-signing me, and I was so happy. I had my Brenda moment, very scary movie, and they were like, "Yes, throw her in there." Remember that, you guys? Period.
I remember you going, ah!
Yes.
It was like a roller coaster ride.
That was so scary. You know damn well that movie was scary.
I jumped.
Yes. Oksana?
It was written by the guys who wrote Nightlight.
Oh,
that's
you guys
awesome.
love that movie.
I did.
I thought it was good, but I know you guys really liked it on Overlook
Well,
Hour.
And they also wrote A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They got some good shit under their belts.
Haunt.
Yeah, and of course it was.
65, your favorite.
Oh, God. Up, down, crawl,
Oh, they
walk,
wrote
talk.
65? Oh, I mean,
No.
they can't all be wins again.
I mean, the movie was cool, but it wasn't... Mm-mm.
Dang, I wonder what happened. I know they were supposed to start directing after Nightlight when what's our boy from Black Swan was talking to them. I remember I read an article where he was gonna like bring them under their wing, but I have no idea what happened there.
Well, it looks like they directed a couple of those things they wrote.
Good for them. I mean, I remember trying to get them on the podcast.
Really? For Nightlight?
Yeah, but we can never track them
Oh,
down.
now they're about to be A-list celebrities. There's Boogeyman.
Yeah, no, Nightlight's a movie I still want to show it like eventually.
Yeah.
You didn't like the problem with Nightlight is it's kind of just a ghost movie.
Oh, I liked Nightlight.
Yeah.
I just remember you guys loved Nightlight.
Well, they did.
I don't know. I liked it. I watched it on my own. It was a whole different thing, and I was on my phone. But it was a whole different thing. So you guys watched it in a different light. So I remember liking the movie. It was a few years ago. What, 2015, 2016? When did that come out?
Yeah.
Around that time. Anyways, but yeah, I remember you guys in the podcast. You just loved the movie.
Yeah, 2015. I don't know.
Well,
how
I'm
you
good at
remember that shit
this.
either. Yeah.
I'm doing good tonight, y'all. This baby's a drink.
Well,
But-
the Nightlight. The problem with that fucking movie is that poster.
Mhm.
It's stupid as hell.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a found footage movie. That's kind of an answer to like, why are you still recording?
And I wanted to buy it, but they're slipless now. I think you guys have a cool edition with a slip, right?
I don't think so.
DVD. Doesn't it have a slip cover? It does.
Do we?
I don't know if it has a
It
slip.
doesn't
I
have
don't
a slip?
think we do.
Okay.
It's that awful poster.
I remember that's the cover of it, but I thought it was the slip box. Maybe not. Okay.
Yeah, that looks like a Photoshop job that
Yeah.
somebody did. But yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of the whole movie's captured by a camera.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a POV instead of a found footage movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's found
but
footage.
at the end of the day, it's not a great like ghost story.
Like the Boogeyman, like they had a little camcorder. Those you call that? Oh look, it's found footage. Because basically, one of the daughters, Sadie, she still like doesn't want to let go of her mother who died in a car crash, and she finds her stuff, and she finds a tape, right? And then that tape had her being not breastfed. The mom was feeding her little bottles and singing some weird ass song.
Dad had a weird tape hidden in the
it
closet.
said personal on the box. Remember that? So she found footage in this movie.
That would have been better.
What do you mean?
If the movie was about some weird trauma that was connected to the closet. Because, okay, so Boogeyman, the movie's pretty much about like an upper middle class family having anxiety.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, deal with it.
Yeah.
Don't let it ruin your life.
Yeah.
And that's the Boogeyman in a metaphor.
Yeah.
But if, there was a weird photo, like some video found of their mom breastfeeding recorded from a hidden camera, you could then tie a different kind of trauma to the closet. That's something a little bit
Somebody
more
was in the closet recording that?
Yeah.
I get you.
And then that's why, like, the monster would manifest there.
Yeah.
But I can't talk shit about that monster because I really liked it.
Oh, that monster looked great.
Yeah.
Looked really good. Who did anyone play that monster, or was he just CGI'd? On here with the list, does anyone say...
Wait, hold on. Who played Lester Billings? That's a like character actor that.
Yeah, he's the one who co-hosted from our second episode of this. the Chainsaw
right.
Awards.
Oh my god, I gotta apologize.
With with Peaches Price.
I liked him in here.
Yeah.
The Chainsaw Awards, I did not like him.
Yeah, remember I told you he was in this. I told
That's
Oksana.
right.
Yeah, so he was the co-host. He has a family of his own. If you guys listen to
he's got a
the
family.
Bluray brothers, they did an episode with him. He talked about his two kids and how he related that to the movie and all this stuff.
Is he tall?
He looked tall on Instagram.
He looked tall in that movie.
Yeah, he looked tall as hell. He looked like a Lester. Wasn't it Lester from the Munsters, the Addams Family? It was Lurch. Anyways, you got what I meant, though.
Dude,
he looked like a Lester.
Lester is the name that Clark would always confuse every slasher with. Yeah.
Why?
So, like, Leslie Vernon, he would call him Lester Vernon. Yeah.
Oh, he is so...
He did that all the time. So when I heard Lester, I was just like, oh, no.
Oh.
Lester Billings? But
yeah.
I don't know.
What is his name? Mascalon is his last name. What's his first name? David or some shit? Yeah, what else is he in?
How tall is he?
Oh, what the fuck is that? A card game movie? Oh, that's... I saw that. Oh, I didn't know he was in Suicide Squad. Oh, he's in Suicide Squad. Y'all didn't watch that. But
Me
yeah,
either, because, I've never watched it. How tall is he? Can we Google that? That's what I really want to know. Did it say he was in the What If video? Wait, go back down.
It's Creed. Look at you.
Go back down. I am. I'm way off.
Let her get the size first.
Keep going down. What if... No, what the fuck is that? Oh,
That's Marvel.
Marvel Metaverse.
Yeah, it's on the
bullshit.
Disney Plus channel.
Boo.
Shut up.
I used to be really into those comics.
Yeah, but... Yeah.
Until Conan fought Wolverine and Conan lost.
Oh, Mr. Conan with the 4 VHS tapes behind you.
Why are you shaming me for that?
You got like 3 or 4 of them over there. Don't you? Ain't they all the same thing?
He's 6 feet tall.
Oh, okay, I'm taller than him, girl. Oh, maybe because he's skinny, he actually looks... There you go. Oh, wait.
The Destroyer and 2 Barbarian.
Oh, got you.
Oh, we actually have a camera.
There you go. Yep.
The thing was, I kept finding them, and this is like...
Look like good condition.
They're clean as
Let me
fuck.
see. Oh, maybe I shouldn't, because I'll be dropping all your shit.
Yeah, no, you drop them immediately. No, but
they look pristine.
It's so nice that I'm like, I'm not gonna buy that for $2.
No, it looks great.
Have you seen any of these movies?
Probably not. Is that Han Sorbo?
Come again?
Wait, the guy from Hercules.
Oh, you're talking about the sidekick? No,
Sorbo is his last name.
Are you joking? It's fucking...
Oh, I got my glasses. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Shut up. He looks like the Swarbo. Whatever his last name is.
You're talking about the king of the Filipinos?
No, he ain't Filipino.
I know he's not.
He was with Xena.
No, we live in the Bay Area, and it's got a huge population of Filipino people. They love Kevin Sorbo because I think Hercules played there for like a long time or something. But that came up a lot. Like when
him, yes. See, that's a picture. This is the exact picture I was thinking with my blurry eyes. Look at this, right here.
Nothing like Arnold.
Conan.
He's poor man Arnold.
Well, I'm poor.
Oh my god. You want to see that in Terminator?
I watched that movie. I mean, that shows. And I liked all the crossovers. That was Buffy and Angel before Buffy and Angel.
Man, I agree. But I fucking...
was.
Dude, Hercules made me mad. Xena was way better.
Oh, Xena was a better show and everything. Better characters. I like Xena. I liked when she guested on this. That's why I like when she got her little spin-off shit. It was great.
What, did you like her on Evil Dead?
No. Because I liked her, then I didn't like her, then they just kept her at that I didn't like. Because they kept... She turned good, and I was like, okay, I'm starting to like this bitch.
Me too.
And they made her evil, and evil get some new bad guys. You got other little villains you guys can bring in.
God, so whack.
And then they killed her, and they brought her back from the timeline from the past. It was like very Marvel-ish. But they did that.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. I was really annoyed that she was the villain the whole fucking show.
And I like that show. I'm so glad I watched the whole thing.
I don't think we ever talked about it. Remember in the beginning when they had, who's that black FBI girl? She was an FBI. She was like local police.
Oh, I love her. She
was good.
Jill Marie Jones. She was on Girlfriends. She played my favorite, Tony. And she was in the Evil Dead game. Tony with an eye.
Ooh, I like the eye.
Mm-hmm.
She got kind of like killed and then completely forgotten
but everyone else got killed and came back.
I know.
Every character, well, yeah, I would say 89% of the characters that died came back.
Fucking Pablo died like 3 times.
He did.
Final.
I liked Pablo.
I did too. They should have left him dead though.
I didn't like Kelly for the longest, but I liked her by the end though.
Yeah, when she was teamed up with that dumb night guy.
Oh, he was weak.
He was like,
that was a Riley of the season show.
I told you that. I'm like,
very Riley. Irrelevant, boring.
They kind of like force him down your throat and want you to like him. Yeah. You're like, I don't give a fuck.
He had a few like little one-liners that were supposed to be funny that didn't land with me. Maybe I just wasn't in the mood. I don't know. He wasn't funny.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know I went on a weird tangent here.
All right, let's check out this character, Boogeyman. So, what were we looking at? You wanted to know, what were we looking at?
So it was written by the people who did Flashlight, or Nightlight.
But look at this. What's her name again? The girl who plays Sadie.
Sadie Harper.
Click
Sophie
on her.
Thatcher.
Because she played in a movie, I want to make sure I said that right. She was great, by the way. Miss Sadie, the main girl, the older sister. She played in
Book of Boba Fett,
Prospect. Was
Yellow
Prospect
Jackets?
that movie? I haven't finished that. But Prospect, was that the movie that Vito was on where he was that monster? Or is this something different?
No,
I think thinking of Assassinaut.
Oh, there we go. That picture looks similar.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I've seen the Prospect. That poster looked familiar, though.
It looks good.
It does.
Yeah.
No, this isn't it. Yeah, Assassinate. That's the movie. That sounds right.
Well, this looks rad, though.
Yeah, but she plays in this. It's like what is it, space shit?
It looks similar.
Yeah, it looks similar.
Adventure drama sci-fi. I need horror in there.
It's not.
A teenage girl and her father travel to a remote alien moon, aiming to strike it rich. They've secured a contract to harvest a large deposit of the elusive gems hidden in the depths of the moon toxic forest. But there are others who cares? I don't know. It looks fun. I'd watch it with you.
So yeah, I thought maybe she was like a newer actress as I was watching the movie. That's why I was like, oh, let's see what else she's been in. But she was in some solid shit. Is she a main character on Yellow Jackets? Did you notice?
I didn't watch Yellow Jackets yet.
I saw like the first couple episodes of the first season. It's pretty solid. But how many episodes? Oh, it doesn't say. Okay.
19 total.
Oh, then she's the main cast member. Oh, that's cool.
How old is she?
Yeah, this is cool. I didn't know she was. That's big because Yellow Jackets is a huge show. She was really good in this movie. I liked her.
I like the younger sister more.
She was good. Okay, let's see what she's in. Why'd you like her more?
I don't know. I just
I feel like she carried the movie.
I know.
When she was sad and when those bitches were making fun of her, I want her to. She did actually. I want her to slap the shit out of that girl. But I mean, she carried the movie with her grief, her trauma, her trying to tell her dad he doesn't ever listen to her, and all this stuff. I don't know. I think she carried all those burdens and became a strong final girl per se by the end of it. Like, because she faced her fear. She gave up the one thing that she did not want to give up toward the end. I don't know. I think she had a complete story for me.
Yeah.
In this movie, and I liked how she carried it.
Well, the movie is kind of written for her to be like.
That.
You have to like her. The movie kind of
yeah, but then if you didn't act right, like, okay, I just watched Boogeyman 3. That bitch is supposed to have trauma from her sister dead and all this. And it was just bland. Like, she was just like, oh, but my sister. But in this one, you could tell that this bitch, I don't know, maybe it's just the times. What was that, 2008, 2009 when that shit came out? Straight to DVD. God. Yeah, that one. That's the pink Power Ranger from Power Rangers Time Force. Erin Cahill. Her. Yes. So this is the worst. Well, this has some bad CGI. This black dude who was about to get a, what is it, the bowl thing? The little tube that you, yes, he had one of those. And then the Boogeyman comes in broad daylight. He screams, breaks the bong, and then he looks at it for hell long with his reflection. He just stares at it like, why are you doing this? And the Boogeyman CGI'd on the side of him like pops up. like the fuck, like a little thing popped up. It was weird. It was supposed to be a ghost or what? And then he just looks, and then the boogeyman comes to life, CGI, and slams his face in it, and he's still just, I don't know. The movie's so stupid.
Why is the boogeyman even a thing in those movies?
It's not. Okay,
Is it
so
like religion?
No.
A puzzle box?
No,
he just shows up?
They're all kind of different. Like the first one's very supernatural. Barry Watson, he had trauma because his dad died. And in his home, he saw his dad die in the closet. He got pulled into the closet. So his whole life, he's scared of
Happy
closets.
Pride.
Yeah. And then it was a supernatural entity. And then the second one, it starts off like that, but it's a slasher. And that goes off of like all these characters who are scared of stuff. This one, I love this one.
I remember
this
part
was
2 being good.
They were all like in the Sand Asylum or this self-help thing or the AA meeting type of shit. And they all are afraid of something. And it had old boy from Seventh Heaven Simon, the young brother, he was in it. It had, speaking of Xena, had Gabrielle, Renee O'Connor right here. She was in it. She was the doctor who she got blamed as being the killer, and the killer got away with spoiling the movie. That's the brother. He's cute. He was the brother of her, their brother and sister. When they were younger, she was scared. He was scared of the boogeyman. He peed his pants because he didn't want to go upstairs. So she was just her birthday. He's 11. She's 8. She's like the younger sister, but basically the older sister to him because he's always so scared. Anyways, they saw his dad be brutally murdered that night by the boogeyman. And as they get older, they all need this self-help shit. And they go to this place, and basically, there's a slasher knocking off all these people with their fears.
Is it Tobin Bell?
Tobin Bell was in it.
Is he a killer or a victim?
No, he's the doctor. And that's how they lead into 3 because his daughter is in part 3. But then she gets knocked off, and then it plays out with another group of people. But this one was great because it turned into a slasher, but some people, it was either they liked it a lot more, a lot of people did like it a lot more, or they didn't like it because it wasn't supernatural. So when part 3 came, they mixed the two. It's half slasher, half supernatural. So that's how this trilogy goes. Damn, so it's all over the place. But this one is really good.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
remember.
Have you seen it, Oksana? Loved it. Boogeyman 2.
That's back in the day where I used to watch anything, too.
And this was Ghost House Pictures, Stage 6 Films, put this out.
Oh, Ghost House put that out?
Yep.
Remember when they came out with The Grudge? I was like, they're going to be the king. They're going to make every... The Grudge was so fucking scary in the theater.
I posted this, and I had 2 people message me saying, "Oh, hey, how can I watch the Boogeyman?" Because they were trying to do the same thing and watch the first one. The first one's not available. Like, if you don't have a DVD, it's not streaming out even on Tubi. I even looked; you can't even find that movie unless you maybe one.
Is anybody looking?
It's not good. Well, for me, look at this, Oksana. Do you remember this? Another guy from Seventh Heaven, Barry Watson. He played the older brother.
No, I don't think I've seen it.
It's not good.
That cover used to be everywhere.
Look at the girl, not that girl. The other girl, main girl in this, she was so annoying. She was, I don't know, ugly to me. Is that her? No. No, anyways, she was
just a cool little intro. She's roller skating backwards, like, ooh.
See, the vibe is kind of the same, but he's just terrified, basically. He basically has to face his fears in this film. And this one, it is supernatural. He claims, I didn't like her. She plays in
God, I'm so glad that the Boogeyman movie didn't end with that. Where it's just like, don't be afraid.
Yeah.
I get like flashbacks to Nightmare on Elm Street every time where I'm like, it's such a dumb way to conclude your movie. Like, just deal with it.
Yeah.
It's like, this thing is like tangible.
Yeah.
It creates little fucking spider webs all over your house and kills people.
Yeah, I like that though.
Yeah, me too.
That shows that it showed that he was like in your presence, bitch, and I was scared for every moment they're gonna make. Those 2 little eyes the creature has. Oh, and when the creature's mouth, I don't know how much we're gonna spoil this, but when it like opens and then the hands come out, that was so cool to me. What did you guys think? Were you guys scared of that? Did you guys like that?
Well, that's why when you were telling me, people online were like, "Oh, it's basic."
But I don't know.
Like, shut the fuck up.
That was good. Remember the Oxy when the hands were coming out of the mouth? He was like touching her face. What the fuck? I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, but that's not. That hasn't happened in a movie.
No.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. Like, we've seen The Grudge where the hands came out of Sarah Michelle Gellar's head. Remember she was showering? That was iconic.
Yeah, but there's a different implication there.
Yeah.
It's like a ghost is with you and you're like haunted. But this is like, there's a creature that has like a spirit living in it that's gonna like drain your soul.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that shit before. It looked cool too.
Mm-hmm. And I was generally scared in some of those moments. Like, I was like, oh my God. But I don't know. I liked it a lot. So you like the little girl, the little sister. Her name was Savannah. What was her name? I just forgot. Sadie and Savannah or Susan. What was her name, Oksana?
You remember the fucking character names. I
we just watched it, but I can't believe I can't.
Sawyer.
I was close.
Harper.
Kind of.
They all called her Harper.
Yeah, they did. Yep.
Well, their all last name is like Harper, but
Sawyer.
the thing
There we
is,
go.
it's one of those like there are no small roles. They're just like small performances, and I thought. Like, when I think of this movie moving forward, I know the thing that I'm going to remember the most is her rolling that little moon ball.
Yes, that's what I
light
told you
around.
to remind me. That moon ball, how does that even, what is that?
It's probably-
How does it even light up? Because I like that, though. That scared me. Because
Yeah, it was cool.
It happened 2 or 3 times in the movie where it's like hella dark and there's nothing else. She slept with the lights on, everybody. She slept with the lights everywhere. Like, the dad is like, how do you sleep like this? I like that part. She's like this. And she's like, I love it. It was cute, right?
You like mouthy children.
And, what do you mean?
Like Stephanie.
Stephanie? Oh,
Stephanie.
Stephanie, yeah.
Yeah.
I liked her a lot.
Oh, they're like talking back, like they're like
Yes!
smart out. Yeah, I know.
Anyway, don't talk
Don't do that to us.
Yeah, oh, sorry. I don't want no kid talking back to me. But anyway, so I like that she had that ball because when she rolled it, that was scary because you don't know what you were gonna see. And there was a couple moments where when she did roll the shit, stuff did happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you anticipate it, but you don't anticipate what you're about to see. What do y'all think?
I loved it. I mean,
The little ball thing. No, I mean, because that ball was scary to me. That was a cool little
Yeah, it was
feature
really
they
cool.
added.
But they didn't use it as like every time she rolled it
No.
and saw something. So
No.
it was kind of like it left you some anticipation still.
Yeah, and I like that.
I like that it was a moon. I thought they were doing like a feminine empowerment thing.
What do you mean?
Because, you know, the moon ties to water and like witches.
Like Sailor
night.
Moon?
Well, it's like,
Oh.
so they say that, you know, the moon has power over the ocean, like water, because it's got a strong gravitational pull.
Got it.
So I thought they were almost like hinting that this was going to be like a
You're
feminine
reaching. I think that's too
No,
strong.
no. No, you're the one over here. You're like, ooh, look, a mirror.
Bitch, it was a reflection because I know because you like mirrors, and it was a reflection of something. I said, just look at it. Dear duality, I get it, bitch. I get it.
So if you have a bad night,
but there was no duality with that
and you
girl.
make it home and you're rinsing your face off and you smoke cocaine and you didn't want to and you're high on crack and then you're looking in the mirror, that's a character reflecting and thinking of options, right? Choices
How many
make
times have you
interesting
did that?
characters. A lot. Wait, crack?
Crack cocaine and looked in the mirror and said,
No,
how many times has that happened?
none yet.
Oh, okay.
You don't share, so.
Bitch! I know I did it like 3 times.
Did you?
3 times. Cocaine. I only did it, you know.
Crack and cocaine.
Crack. I ain't did no crack. I did cocaine before. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, but not a glass pipe.
No.
Okay.
It was just, you know, a little...
That's not as glamorous. I
a little
can't
cool
imagine you could do it.
intentions. A little cool
Yeah.
intentions moment.
Yeah, no, it's not a fucking
A little Catherine. You see Catherine?
You know, I mean, because also the moon represented like power because light was, you know, the way you combated this
Okay.
thing. So she was kind of, I don't know. I thought they didn't. Spoiler. It didn't really matter that much. It was just
No,
a
it
really
didn't.
cool like visual device.
With that little moon ball, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Finding Evil by Moonlight. That thing, when she was rolling it, the under the bed one got me. That's the part I think that I screamed at, or like when as you said, and then the
Not him. I was talking about Aronofsky.
Why don't we look at Aronofsky? Ain't he the nasty one?
He's the other writer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, what? The other writer or what?
Boogeyman.
Darren Aronofsky. That's who I was saying was going to take the 2 under his wing from Nightlight. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Sorry. This thing doesn't even show up on the video. We should ignore it.
Anyway, so little girl. Let's see what she played in. I'm curious.
You know that light? Was it always the moon? I felt like in the beginning
Which
of the movie
one?
it wasn't a moon, and then later when she was walking through the house, it looked like you got close-up details. The ball one.
Yeah, it was the same thing.
In the bed, was it a moon?
Broke it. Yeah, it was the same thing.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, you couldn't really see the details. As much
Yeah,
in
because
bed.
it was so
Yeah.
lit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when it was broken, spoiler alert, I mean, you could see it. That's what I was like, I liked it though.
Spoiler, who cares?
No, because when she rolled it down, my heart was like, like that, like when it rolled down the little hallway, right?
Mhm.
Dude, that movie had good jump scares. in
It did.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, you know, the jump scares that you see, like, oh, you know, something's gonna happen, like the
Like
closet.
a cat coming out
or
of the
something.
closet.
But
Yeah.
then it just went jolt. Like I jumped. You felt me. I jumped. Oksana, did you jump on that first one? With that little thing? Oh, and when then she was deep throating the spirit. That one got me too. It did.
You took me out of that immediately. When
Why?
she deep throated it. I'm like, you idiot.
No, you just, and then she woke up.
I
That
saw
was
it,
scary.
She didn't deep throat the monster.
It went
was
down
just
her throat.
It was that tooth.
No, it was a great thing that went. Like,
Yeah, I know, but then remember she coughed up the tooth.
Yeah, I know, that was crazy. We was pulling the hell out of that.
That tooth was scary though.
It was, and then it was strong. She tied it real good. Because they did, okay, so let me just talk about this part. So there was a part where a little girl, Miss Sawyer, she had a loose tooth since the beginning of the movie. It started bleeding because she fell out the bed because she saw the boogeyman. And then her sister's like, oh, there's no such thing as boogeyman, but I believe you, haha. And then she tied it. So she tied that real good because the way they're going to tie the other part to a doorknob. I was appalled. I've never seen this before in my life. I was scared. You were like, you never done that? Bitch, no! And then you close the door so the teeth rips out. Remember? So when the teeth eventually gets ripped out and then something's dragging it up there, that was still attached. It was going up these things and it got yanked through and then it came out her mouth. It didn't come off that she tied it real good, basically is what I'm trying to say.
That was a really good jump scare too.
Yes.
I love it when they give you a countdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because, you think you're going to do it on the beat.
Yeah.
And,
I
don't want to ruin that, but I mean, that was good.
Yeah, it had a lot of that though. It had a lot of you think, oh, it's going to happen right here.
Like an offbeat jump scare.
No, it doesn't. It's somewhere else. Like that.
Man, it's funny. I remember watching bonus features before and hearing directors talk about the audience was going to anticipate this moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I made it wait a couple beats. And I just remember watching those bonus features and being like, that must have been years ago. Because now I feel like we can intuit it better.
Yeah.
But I don't think people do jump scares anymore. We don't get a lot of them.
I'm trying to think. I think we watched something recently. We all were jumping. What did we see? What was the last horror film we watched? Evil Dead didn't have it.
Evil Dead had a couple.
Jump scares?
Didn't it? I remember jumping.
I don't know what you were jumping on.
I think in the beginning.
I thought when the whole city goes to hell and they go out in the hallway. Aren't there a couple, somebody pops up at the fucking peephole in the door?
Scream 6.
No,
I didn't jump that much in that. Megan, I didn't jump. I can't think of
I'm telling you, that they really don't have
There was another one, though, because I was like, oh, yeah, I jumped.
But the other thing is there's not a lot of paranormal movies.
Yeah. Well,
not a lot
there was this trailer for The Nun 2. Let's talk about that.
Oh, my God.
I didn't really pay attention, but it looked scary.
Why is The Nun 2 coming out? Whatever happened to The Crooked Man?
Oh, they shelved that girl. They put out a NECA figure for that and everything.
They did?
Yeah, I have it. The Crooked Man.
Fuck?
You don't
Can
have
you
it?
pull that up?
Yeah, pull up NECA, the Crooked Man.
They have a Crooked Man toy?
Yes.
Oh, man, I bet that's worth money now if that movie got canned.
There it is. But it's from The Conjuring.
No, it ain't. Oh, he looked dumb as hell.
You look dumb as hell. That's the way he looks.
He looks fucking stupid.
There he is.
I mean, I like it. I still want it.
Look at him.
Oh, it's so weird.
Like,
man, I want it, but he looks fucking dumb.
He's a Crooked Man.
He looks like
because he's not lanky and shit like in the movie.
He looks like Willy Wonka's Tim Burton bullshit or something.
Oh, a Pan's Labyrinth thing?
No. Oh, he's kind of Pan's Labyrinth.
That's what he looked like.
But he looks like Tim Burton's Willy Wonka.
They put the Tim Burton Batman symbol.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know.
No, look at that face. That's scary.
Oh, I like that.
That looks scary as hell. Look at this.
It's better than The Hat. Mm-hmm. Man, that was a good movie, too.
The Conjuring 2 is great.
Yeah,
the Conjuring 4 is coming out as well. Was that Freddy?
Conjuring 3 took a weird turn.
It did. That was what is it? Tell the devil to pray for me or some shit?
I don't remember.
I forgot. I remember I did that review when we were in Vegas for Bluray Tuesday. That Blu-ray review.
Oh, when we filmed in Vegas,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. No, that was fun. And we saw Candyman out there, too.
We saw Candyman?
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Yes. Yes, we sure did. Say his name.
Yeah, that was a cool theater.
Yep. That was our birthday week. There it is. The devil made me do it. What did I say? Pray for the devil? Something the devil pray for me. I fucked that all the way up.
That was a weird movie, though. It was very, genre. Lowbrow horror as opposed to...
The best of the three was the second. The first and second. Like, clap, clap.
The first one was good.
The
second one was great. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah.
What about Insidious? It did the same thing. It started off strong. The first
3 was the best one.
You like 3 more than 1? I don't know. I thought 1 was scary.
I like 3 more.
Oh, okay. That's the chick with the cast.
Yep.
And then the dead guy.
What was 2?
2 was the continuation of the first one where the dad went into the under and then his demon, the drag queen, was like...
You said trans demon?
Either way. And Happy Pride. But that was that one. I like 2
I don't even remember 2 now.
And then the 4...
Oh, I do now. Thank you.
2 was my favorite.
Yeah, 2, I remember you told me that. And then 4, we all were just like, whatever. The last key should have been the last movie.
Yeah.
But they're working on the next one. Part 5 coming out.
Oh my god. Are they like getting rid of the 4? Because in 4 they felt like they were trying to hand the torch off to the daughter.
Yeah, because
She's gone,
Lynn
right?
Shay died. I don't know if 5. Oh yeah, 5 is going back to this. It's back to basics. It's this family. The little boy from the first one that went into the under in the first movie,
Yeah.
he's grown up, and it's coming for him now.
You know, the thing that I didn't like was that Lee Winnell...
that boy's grown up now.
When he was playing who are the ghost hunter guys?
And which one? I don't remember the names. The ones that were Lynn Shay?
It was Lee Winnell and, Specs and... Was it Tucker? Mm-hmm. What the hell was their ghost company called? It was good. The thing was, they were so, like, comedic that I felt like...
You liked them in part 4?
Were they in 4?
That was boring. Weren't they?
I don't
There they are.
Is that part 4? That's part 2.
Oh.
Yeah, what the hell was their name called? I remember Justin made a shirt of their company.
Coot?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he made a shirt. Shit, I don't know. Oh, well, I'm excited for the next Bluray Tuesday. I want to hear you talk about this movie. You've been doing too much non-horror shit on Bluray Tuesday.
Have I?
What, you did Little Mermaid?
Well, that was just this past one.
And then before that, you did 80 for Brady. No, that was fucking 4 episodes ago.
Yeah.
What was the one before that? I feel like it's been a lot of non-horror. Oh, you went to
Because there's been a lot of non-horror shit coming out.
Yeah,
like these past 3 weeks in the theater, we got fucking Little Mermaid, Fast X, and we got
Fast X, yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
So horror has been taking a break, but we were spoiled this first half. Like every week was a horror movie, even the consecrations of it all. We had Megan, Scream 6. We had hella shit that just dropped,
God,
and we were on it.
That fucking movie.
And then I watched a lot of like VOD, and plus I've been trying to. With those Tubi movies, they say they're horror literally, and they're not. Like the Hidden Exposure is categorized as a horror film on Tubi. It's not a horror movie.
What would you call it?
It's more of like a drama thriller. It's thriller vibes, but it's I don't know. It's hard to explain that one. I don't want to spoil that one too much. I spoiled too much when I talked about it, but I love that movie. I don't know what I liked. I liked a lot. So what is it? What does it say on here? Does it say
drama thriller?
Yep, but on Tubi it says horror, so it tries to bring you in. And I think on Letterboxd people are like, "Oh, I don't know, this isn't a horror movie, but it's good. I like this movie." So it stars one of the killers from Scream 6. Look at her. That's the guy with the double chin. That one. When he turned around, he got a double chin. Well, he played them together played in Light as a Feather, which is another good show, supernatural show. It's from The Craft, where they do Light as a Feather, stiff as a board, raise you.
Did you ever play that
whoever
game?
does it can see how you die.
Wait, you see how you die?
Mm-hmm. And they all die just like that.
They get a vision, or
yeah? Do you watch it? It's 2 seasons on Hulu.
Hell no,
Light as a Feather. Check it out. It stars both of them.
I don't. You know how many shows I'm behind on? I'm not going to watch it Light as a Feather, stiff as a board.
It's done already. But there it is. There she is. The killer Scream 6. And Double Chin is in it too. Look at her. Look just the same. Chubby cheeks and skinny body. Mm-hmm. I love her. She was great in that. That was my first scene of her. She became a Scream Queen with this because after this she did the show Channel Zero. She was on season 2 as the main girl in that, and everyone loved that season. So she's in that as well. And then she went on to do Scream 6, and then now she did Hidden Exposure. So she's in the genre. I didn't like that. I forgot that even existed. I know she does some of the TV series. That was weird. It started off good. The first episode was interesting.
I watched it with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But besides that, it got weird after that and just boring.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still bummed you only gave 4 stars to Boogeyman.
You did too.
No, I didn't.
What'd you give it?
What did I give it?
4.
I thought I gave it 4.5.
You put 4, bitch. Go check your shit.
I should have given it 4.5.
See, that's the thing is, I teeter-tottered on that 4.5. But I was like, what would give that movie the other extra half?
What took away that star?
I don't know, because y'all was shitting me. No, it was you, Josadi. When I did John Wick, I gave that 4.5, and he's like, "Oh,
I think Vito
another
did
half."
too, right?
Yeah, but why?
He DM'd me.
That wasn't it was a great movie, but I don't know. For me, maybe because I didn't see it in the theater.
Love Vito Trigo, by the way. Have you seen his new Eating Miss Campbell? That movie?
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Me neither. He asked me about it. I didn't even order that Blu-ray, which I'm bummed because I want that movie.
I think. Did we order My Bloody Banjo?
You got it?
No, the first one.
Oh,
My Bloody Banjo.
I don't have either one.
Yeah, My Bloody Banjo.
Oh, is this Tubi?
We should make a night and watch that. We should have him on here and talk to him too. Yeah, but he DM'd me too, and he was like, "Why only 4.5?"
That's what
I told him
because
because that dumbass nobody character.
But why didn't you like the nobody character?
Because he came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere, and then was like just as good as it.
And you didn't like that there was another dog. I heard that in the podcast.
Dude, why do they keep doing it with the dog?
That's the theme of this movie. Is these damn dogs.
It's so
It started with a dog. It's going to end with a dog.
Well, it started with one dog dying, and then it starts with a parade of dogs that.
But yeah, because Halle Berry's dogs didn't die either.
No,
remember part 3?
Man, made me so mad.
But they were cool though. But all of her dogs fight now. Ever since the one that died, now these other dogs they can defend themselves. Have you noticed that?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You know, did you watch Sisu?
Not yet. It's on my list. That and the Pope's Exorcist.
Okay. Oh yeah, we should watch that.
Both of those are on my USB. But yeah, I'm ready to watch those. There it is.
Hey, you should watch The Elderly too.
Yeah, I saw you get that 4.5 as well.
I
You
like
were
that
really
movie.
talking about that on the last Overlook Hour.
I wanted to, and then I didn't, and I felt like I muddied up.
You didn't want to talk about Watcher. You're talking about me talking about horror films. You didn't want to bring any horror movies to your show.
Well, because we were on here and I talked about Watcher, and then I was like fucking drunk too.
You barely talked about it.
I know.
I really like that movie. Elderly. I thought I'm sick of old people too. There's a lot of old people movies and kid movies.
You told me about old people on Netflix.
I saw that one.
And
Those zombie-like
I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, you guys both stopped watching it. I was like, ooh. And Clark called you. I said, that's unlike you.
I know. I wasn't really giving the movie my full attention though. He's used to watching movies like that. I can't.
This is a mess.
A phone, a laptop, a TV.
Yeah, he knows how to multitask, don't he?
God. Well, it's easy.
Make
Don't
food.
pay attention to nothing.
make brownies.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was like a half hour in. I'm like, I remember asking you. I'm like, what's happening?
I saw more of it than you did. I can't remember why. I think because you guys were setting up the show and stuff, and I was downstairs.
That was a solid movie, though. I like this movie.
I don't know.
The Elderly's okay. Better. Oh, it is? Okay. Okay.
It's more art house.
Nice.
You're like, I ain't gonna
I don't
watch
know.
it.
There's a lot of horror movies on Tubi I want to check out. So yeah,
why are you back to Tubi?
No, because I was going back to your question. Why haven't I brought horror to the episodes?
Oh, I'm just teasing.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's
honestly, when I think about the show, I'm like, I feel like we should put more emphasis into the Blu-rays. You know that, like, I remember early on before we started recording it, I was like, maybe, well, the problem is that we recorded on Tuesday. Because it would be cool if we could ever get these movies early.
And a lot of them, I don't have that.
I mean, any distribution.
And a lot of them don't arrive on time, I get them later.
Anybody right now who runs a company and you have Blu-ray, send them in early so you could watch the movie.
Yeah.
Look at the bonus features and then talk about
them more. Yeah. Because I usually get them the day of. I open the package and y'all get me and I'm here. So it's like, okay.
Or we finish recording, you go back home,
and then they're there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we can't buy them in the fucking store anymore.
Yeah, they all have to be ordered. Best Buy, Target don't have this shit out. Like I went out this week, Dungeons and Dragons, the 65. That was also supposed to be on the shelves. And last week, Shazam came out. I didn't even know Target had an exclusive because it wasn't out on the shelf and it wasn't even their ad. And I want to talk about that next week. But I saw it. Not yesterday, day before yesterday, whenever I worked. And it was yesterday. And I went to Target and said, whoa, they had a Target exclusive. It was bad, but I mean, they had an exclusive. It had this character cards. It was like a different cover and it had character cards. And those are whack. Like I pulled out my Spider-Man Blu-rays with my little picture for, the new Spider-Man movie. And I had a Target exclusive from the No Way Home. And it had collectible cards. And I opened it just to see what they look like. So whatever, I'll watch this. Who cares? It's just Spider-Man. And I opened it. They're just little pictures. It's the same picture. Some were colored, some weren't. I'm just showing you a picture. It was whack. I was like, this is ugly. Why did I spend extra money for this? I could have got the regular 4K. But anyways.
You wouldn't have wanted that, though.
No.
You want the little pictures, right?
Yeah, but they're stupid. I threw them in a drawer.
Oh, you didn't even keep them with the movie?
They're too big to fit in the case.
Oh.
They were singly wrapped behind the slipcover.
Oh.
Weird.
And they're ugly. Yeah, it's not. They're the same picture. It's him, the same pose with different colors. That's all it is. I was like, oh, this is whack.
I bet people framed it too.
Have you
ever jumped on Reddit and looked at the Blu-ray subreddit?
No,
or
not
Steelbook
really.
one? I told you. Fuck. I meant to do this. I think last year for his birthday. They're people get crafty.
What do they do?
They get magnetic strips and they put it in the wall, and then they put their Steelbooks on the wall.
Why?
To display, because you can panel them. They look kind of cool. So
Interesting.
you basically put a magnetic strip, and then you just put them on, and you could like switch them out. Or if you're watching one, you could put it up to display.
Oh, I see.
It looks cool.
Oh, interesting.
But they do a lot of shit. You know, there are people on eBay that make custom steelbook cases. And
oh
shit.
yeah,
I don't. Are you into that at all? Like a
custom
one?
steelbooks? Not really. I haven't really. I know that's a thing, and I found out about this back when I did Bob's streams, and we did that little thing with the steelbooks.
Look at that. That's on a wall.
Oh damn!
You see down there? There's the magnetic strips. Yeah.
No, but yeah, the whole steelbook thing. Remember we had the little challenge thing, the tournament with steelbooks. They were like, a lot of people, like, oh, can we bring custom steelbooks? And I was like, wow, I didn't even know that was a thing. I know you can make your own custom art steelbooks, but I guess it's
steelbooks were cool when they were like rare.
Mm-hmm. Now you can get them very easily.
Now,
even Dungeons and Dragons, I'm gonna order that soon. I want that steelbook, but the Dungeons and Dragons one, it's not even
blue. Look at that! Why is that perfect blue steelbook only $10,000 for Zelda Twilight?
Because everyone likes Zelda. I don't.
Was it 10,000?
No.
You think somebody's gonna buy that?
Agents of Shield, that got canceled. Oh, what is that? Joker?
Dude, but Agents of Shield was worse, right? It even got like decanonized.
Well, it was supposed to be canon. Like the first couple seasons.
That's brutal, though.
I like this cover. What is this?
It's a Joker steelbook.
Oh, it is Joker. I like that.
It's custom. Which means what? It's not worth anything?
No.
Yeah, I know.
I'm excited for Joker 2.
Yeah, me too. I'm ready to go watch it.
Oh, The Purge. Did you like these Purge movies?
They're
all misses with a few in there. Like
they're so dumb.
The first one I didn't like. I like 2, I think, the best. The third one that I didn't care for. I like the last one we all saw, the Forever Purge. And then we'll try to get over the border to Mexico.
I like the idea. But I mean, those movies became like lame vehicles for like political commentary.
They're very
fucking boring. So dumb. I'm not into them at all.
So Oxy, so I gave it a 4. You gave it a 4 too, but you said 4.5.
Yeah.
What would you give the Boogeyman?
I really give that a 4?
Yeah,
I threw my phone on the floor.
Because when you hit like on my review or whatever, I saw under it shows the people who also.
I gotta go change mine. I might change it.
Yours is 4. So yeah, if you were to review it, Oxy, what would be your ranking on this Boogeyman movie? Because it was good.
I know I was also between 4 and 4.5. I think 4.5 because I had a lot of fun in the theater and like. It didn't need it didn't need a bunch of gore to be, like, scary.
Yeah. Or rated R, like, people are like, I'm not going to see it because it's not, rated R.
It was still good. I mean, the end I think the end kind of, like, was a little too in your face with the, like, it's about a family.
Yeah.
Like,
shut the fuck up.
But I like that,
What do you mean too in your face?
Like, we get it. I don't know,
What are you, a Scientologist? You're like, no therapy. Anti-therapist.
Huh?
No, because it showed them. I like that because it showed them finally coming together. The whole movie, that boy, that man, there was a disconnect between him and his daughters.
Yeah,
he was like, "Oh, get ready for school, brush your teeth, and all that shit." But there was a disconnect every time she tried to talk to him. He wasn't trying to hear. He said, "Oh, well, we'll talk about it later." Like he was not right. Am I right?
He wasn't dealing with.
He wasn't dealing with anything. Like she even said, like you're not. He just got rid of everything.
Yeah,
he didn't even ask. He's like, "Let's just get rid of this." He wasn't dealing. Like he just kept taking work. It seemed like this shit was fresh, right? But he kept taking clients and just dealing with their shit, but not dealing with his own.
You know what?
So I liked that.
Hearing you run that through, God, they kind of did a Babadook there.
What do you mean?
Where they all go into the basement and deal with the shit, and then they come out. Except in the Babadook, they learn to live with it.
Yeah.
And they feed it forever. Where in this one, they burn the fucking house down, and they're like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a Babadook ending. You know what? It's 4-star.
I love the
4-star. You
got the whole book. I like it. He knocked the half off.
4-star. Damn. You know what? I don't know why that bums me out.
Why does that bum you out? We've seen that before.
It's kind of like the same visual metaphor, though. Again, dude. That creature kind of deserves I don't know.
The creature looked great.
The thing is, now I'm thinking back, and I'm like, okay, if he's just a metaphor for like anxiety or like guilt or like not dealing with your shit, then why the fuck did that dude, after his 3 children die, go to a therapist and then kill himself in the closet?
He didn't. There was a rumble and tumble in there, so the Boogeyman probably did it.
But I'm saying if the monster is a metaphor, then he did kill himself, but because of grief, right? Which is so he wasn't suicidal until he was he was overcome by the shit he wasn't dealing with. And then he died. So he did struggle with the monster.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, why? And then why is his wife making booby traps?
Yeah, she thought she was Sarah Connor, bitch. She thought this was Terminator.
Is she
did.
Where's her money coming from?
I don't know.
She's buying 10,000 candles a day.
The Dollar Tree girl. She's probably the $1.25 tree. She loaded up. No, they got the candles. Oxon told them.
If he can kill
What?
adults, why target kids?
Yeah, he was killing adults too.
I think that's easy. I think the idea would be that anxiety untreated is more devastating to children than an adult, maybe. So, like, children are more susceptible. Although they were like infants, right? He was like, "Oh, Sid."
Yeah,
killed
there's
his first kid.
3 little kids.
I'll tell you, when we had Cliff, that terrified me.
What do you mean, of ghosts?
Do you know what Sid's
You have a ghost.
No, not ghost.
You do.
Although you fucking got in Oksana's head.
I didn't get in that girl. The ghost did.
You're like, oh, that's a ghost in the
There's a
closet.
demonio. Yes, he is.
Proof got to me.
What proof? Are you an ectoplasm?
She's like, yes.
Why would a cat go into a closet and like meow at the wall?
See,
because she's
told you.
old.
Because the boogeyman up in there, bitch.
Because that cat meows at everything.
Not me.
Right? She's watching
She
the
does.
meow, meow, meow.
She does to get attention from us, but it's like I came in there, she's staring at the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, that freaks you out. I'm going to keep doing it.
Oh, you stupid.
Cliff would look in that
So what
closet
is
and
this?
just giggle.
What did you call it?
SID. S-I-D.
What is that?
Sudden infant death.
Oh, that
Yeah.
happens?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, it's
So
not
maybe
like...
that first kid had Sid. Maybe it wasn't the boogeyman.
Well, that's what he said.
No.
But then the other two died. And I think he was saying that because that kid died, the boogeyman got in and then killed the other two. Kind of like how the mom died.
Oh,
and
that's
then
what the grief and shit got it. I see. Oh, that's probably what happened.
But it's like, okay, but that metaphor of like anxiety or like guilt doesn't really work there. I don't know.
Well, it's just grief. Like they probably weren't dealing with it well.
But why would the children? I mean, now I'm arguing your point. Why would the children die first? They're killing themselves. Like, the thing is, he didn't say how they died.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Nope.
So maybe they were.
Yeah, we're thinking too much into it.
One of them had a broken neck, I remember.
Well, I mean, with a movie like that, it's really all they give you, unless you just think that it's like a, primordial evil that's been hunting cavemen up into the modern age.
Yeah.
Which they kind of do imply.
Well, now that I've seen this, I don't think it needed to be per se rated R. What do you think?
No, it was fine.
Because I thought it was good for what it was. It was still terrifying, still scary.
Well, you heard they cut
because
it.
a lot of people are like, "Oh, if it was rated R, I'd go see it." But why? Like, what? Why would that make you buy a ticket to see it? Because you want to see more blood and guts?
Well, my argument would be that Megan was good too.
That's what I was going to say to her. I don't want to cut her off, but I was going to say, well, everyone went to go see Megan, and that was PG-13.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know what to tell you.
I don't get people's... Because, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know
why Megan was
I
good?
hear that a lot, though. I hear a lot of people say, oh, it's not rated R on the internet, on Instagram,
Megan
and all that.
did a thing that more movies should do if they really want to be a 5-star movie.
That was a 5-star.
You know what it was,
movie.
right? They killed the dog.
Oh, what do you mean? How'd that make it a 5-star movie?
Because John Wick 4 is fucking a cop-out. They should have killed that fucking dog. And that
back to
nobody
that
character... Dude, that nobody he's terrible.
Oh my god.
He showed up out of nowhere and was like, oh, now I'm going to negotiate
freaking.
with everybody. Oh, dude.
Look at her.
Fucking bitch pudding.
She came in as more fit Forgan.
That did not make any sense. I like that actress too. What's she doing next? I want to support her.
Which one?
Megan 2.0.
Yeah, her.
The young girl. Oh yeah, she was good in that.
Yeah, what the fuck's her name? Violet McGraw. Didn't we? I think we talked about this last time.
You did.
Oh, she was on the House of Hunting Hill. Yeah. Did you watch that show?
Yeah, that was on Netflix. The slow burn, the one with all the ghosts in the background. It had a second season, The Blind Manor.
I Believe in Santa. Nope, I guess I'm not supporting her. I ain't watching that.
What?
Shit.
Don't watch.
Boring.
You
as
would
hell.
never watch. Well, Cliff, when he gets older, he might like Christmas.
And I'll do it.
He'd probably be like, I want to watch Christmas movies, and that's what you're gonna be watching, bitch.
He'd be a spoiled little brat. He probably will.
Look at this. What is? Oh my god.
Oh,
I don't know if I watched that.
Love is a gift, but when you find out the man you've fallen in love with still believes in Santa, do you accept it or do you send it back?
Very Hallmark.
What does that even mean?
Oh, but it's Netflix.
You send it back to Santa? That's not a thing people do.
He going to the North Pole.
Oh, I am not supporting this bitch. I'm sorry.
Oh, this looks stupid.
This looks terrible.
Well, she ain't even in it. Where's the little girl? She's probably the daughter.
She's Ella. I don't fucking know.
Girl, you want to watch that sound appetizing?
All right.
She's like, no.
I'll wait
Now-
for Megan 2.0.
There you go.
Boogeyman. If there's a part 2, would you be excited or bummed?
Oh, good question.
I think I'd be bummed.
Why? You
I
know
don't
there
know.
is. If it makes money, there will be a part 2, like
Yeah.
Fast and Furious.
Like Megan.
Right?
Aren't they gonna do one?
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, M2, yeah. They already. They
Like
agreed
Scream.
at that same weekend. When it makes 7 is coming. They made way too much money with Scream 6. Well, I don't know if I'd be bummed.
I don't know.
Why would
I mean,
you-
I would watch. I'm not going to be bummed. I'm not
Why
going
do
to
you
be
think
bummed.
it's gonna be?
I think I would just be a pessimist. I don't think it would be good.
because there's always gonna be a boogeyman. So I mean, they have more story to tell.
I mean, the Boogeyman is such a weak concept anyway.
Mm.
We should watch Mr. Boogedy. Would you watch that if I can find it?
Mr. Boogedy. I know we just showed that earlier. I'm about to ask you what that was.
It's only like 45 minutes.
It's
long.
only 40.
Why is this? Oh, it's a TV special.
You know what? I think I downloaded it a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know. Well, no. I don't fuck with that one. Pirate Bay? They got too sketchy for me.
Oh,
don't
I
know,
just
it's
said
weird.
pirates. Never mind. You missed the joke. Cool.
Yeah, I thought
Girl,
you were
what
talking about
happened to-
Pirate
you didn't even
Bay.
drink your drink.
I thought you were talking about a torrent site.
No.
What the hell were you talking about? The show?
A pirate. You said
With the
I
career?
downloaded.
Happy Pride. They brought gay to America, you know.
Pirate movies. You're a pirate. I was calling you a pirate.
I know. Oh, okay. Yeah, the career.
What is a career? Like, I don't get a pirate. What is a pirate career? You ain't on
It's a pirate's
shit.
life for me.
Oh, you want? Oh, you're
Oh
talking about
my
the song.
God,
Girl,
no.
this is too much. I'm next. Boogeyman, 4 stars. That was great. All right, until next time.
Mhm. 4 stars.
That was fun, y'all. What'd you think?
What about what?
This.
It's always fun. I don't want to be done.
I think I might do 4 stars too.
Oh, after we talked about it, huh?
Oh, you went down?
But what
Well,
made
I
you go
was
down?
between the two. I hadn't decided.
Yeah,
yet.
she was like us.
You know what I really liked in that movie? That video game scene. Where she's on the couch playing video games.
Oh, and she used it to make light.
Yeah.
The arrows, the
Yeah.
Katniss, everything. That was great.
Was that a real game?
I don't know.
I felt like
I'd never
it
seen
looked
that.
like the fucking Zelda game. Like,
But
the
it's
new
a
one.
PlayStation because it's a Sony movie, so of course a Sony system. They ain't gonna show Nintendo in there.
Oh, I didn't. Normally, I'm good at like
You're not
looking at
that
the
good
control.
lately. It was a PlayStation controller. He even said, "I'll let you play PlayStation all night."
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah,
Sony
you're right.
movie,
but
so
it
they're-
looked like that.
yeah. It was
So you
PlayStation.
think they made up a game, or is it a real game?
I don't know. It could be PS3. I ain't play all them games on that shit. There's a lot of them. A lot of honky tonk. Unless it was like a PS4 and it was a honky tonk
You
game.
keep saying honky tonk now.
Yeah.
Ever since that Children of the Corn.
Because that's what she was honky tonking, and now it's just stuck with
It
me.
was a goddamn rocking horse.
I didn't know what to call it.
That was my favorite.
What do you call those things?
You know, it was a really weird experience cutting that reel for you because I hadn't watched the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going off of your storytelling and then matching it with the film. So when you're like, oh, that sheriff, there's a cop, and
Yeah.
he just gets stabbed in the stomach, he keeps on walking. It was shocking to me that the beats that you said it like sunk with the movie.
Because that's what
perfectly.
happened.
But like literally. Like he showed up and then he got
That's
stabbed.
exactly what happened. See, Oksana? That literally happened in that order.
God. And then, but I was so curious what you meant by the donkey, that honky
The
tonk.
honky tonk. She was going, like that.
She was so happy. She was
She was so
honky-tonking on the
happy.
donkey, the honky tonk. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then when I saw it, I was blown away.
Why?
I was like, it was a rocking horse?
Yeah, that thing.
I don't know. I loved it.
Mm.
I like the way that you talk whenever you have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, because I'm trying to make it up. I was trying to paint the picture for viewers.
This is good. You painted a picture. It wasn't
It
that
wasn't
one.
that one.
It wasn't that.
I tried.
Man, it was good,
If you
though.
see the movie, yeah, you saw the clips. What?
You-
Oh, I want to see the Bone Woman.
I
was
know,
gonna
me
ask if
too.
you
Badly.
watched it. I super wanna
It's
see
on
it.
the USB, girl. I do want to see it badly. I heard
Damn.
good things.
Well, we gotta watch. I think if we do the show, we should try and watch a movie before. I really
We
want to
just
watch.
did that.
I know. That's why I thought tonight would be good.
Oh.
But I mean, I want to watch that horror pack produced.
Prosper. Oh, the last month.
The one that their first ever movie.
Yeah, that was weird. And it was signed by the director. Oh my! And it looked bad.
I completely sympathized with you though, because you're like, fuck this movie, it looks terrible, and you're like, oh, it's signed by the director. I guess that's cool.
Yeah,
I would have been like, yeah, I'm kind of into that too.
Yeah, and the last one looks stupid too. The Prosper one. Well, I thought it was Cannibal Witches, but I don't think that's what this is.
Dude, I swear to God, that font that they had on the cover. It's one that I have in Adobe.
That's so funny.
But the problem is, when you get a font that is too identifiable, that will happen. Yeah. Where it's like, you look at it and you're like, wait, I know that shit. You downloaded that off of Google. Which is what I did.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they did. They just paste that shit on there.
I like that was the best movie you got.
That was it. Everything else I either owned or I was just like, oh, this is not good. Period.
Yeah. I don't know. But I would like to watch that car movie one.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called or what it was. I just remember it was signed.
I just remember there was a car on the cover.
Yeah, and it was in a little slip plastic bag.
Yeah.
See-through thing.
Yeah, that shit was weird.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to watch that. It made me kind of jealous that I didn't get Horror Pack.
Really?
Well, dude.
You end up getting half of mine anyways.
That weird shit. I know. I'm thankful for it. I love that.
Because I already have it all. This Horror Pack.
Are you trying to find the movie that they made?
Yeah.
Maybe put Horror Pack
exclusive
movie?
Or Horror Pack exclusive, what was last month?
Produced movie?
No, it'll be April 2023. April,
yeah. Yeah, I really want to watch that, and I think it would be fun to talk about. Or maybe not. Who knows? It might be boring as hell.
I don't know. Go either way, actually.
Yeah.
Based on that cover.
Yeah. Dude, nobody. You would think oh, wait, there it is. That's it. I think that's a video, though.
That's it, though.
73 minutes.
That's what it
was. What a fucking weird title.
That was it.
God, are you doing a screen capture on here or anything? Okay. Because I'm like, it would help to put that stuff up there.
That's a lot of work.
Has anybody, rated that movie on Letterboxd? I'm really curious, because Letterboxd seems like the type of community that would not get Horror Pack.
Why?
Because they're all highbrow.
Oh.
Right? They don't like horror movies. What was that movie you were saying on Instagram? It was getting a lot of love, but then on horror.
Oh, I know. They were shading it.
Yeah. 73 minutes.
Oh, it's there.
Has anybody reviewed it? Oh my God! Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, it's got solid reviews.
It's got a lot of 3.
But that's not bad. It's in the middle.
That's very high for what I was expecting.
Oh. There's a lot of 3s.
I thought it would be way bad. Well, there's a 2. Yeah, fuck.
There's a lot of 3s, though.
How many reviews does it have? How can you tell? Not many. Okay. Yeah, let's watch it. Would you be down?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, I can't imagine watching that movie alone. It looks like it's just going to be boring.
I'd be like Clark.
Yeah. On the phone, on a computer, in another room. Oh my God.
I'm like, okay, we got 17 minutes to do this. Let's do it.
All right. Well, did you want to say anything else about Boogeyman?
No, that's it. We good. We talked about the rated R stuff, sequels. We talked about the movie. The creature was great.
So the director, Rob Savage, he's a found footage guy, right? He came from Host, Dashcam. Now that he did Boogeyman, do you think we're not getting him back? He's not.
Why do you think that?
I don't think he's going to come back to found footage.
Because he's doing big box.
He's going to make some money now.
Yeah.
Right?
But found footage, you can make some money.
Not Boogeyman money.
No, not Boogeyman money. They put a lot of promo and shit into that. Well, actually, I don't know. They don't have an Instagram. Do they? Did y'all find it?
I tagged something.
What'd you tag? They probably happy too.
Dude,
No, because I looked it up. I couldn't find an Instagram for the Boogeyman.
I think I did the Boogeyman movie official.
Yeah, but it was the old school 2003
I didn't just tag them.
Yeah, because when I looked it up, I looked at the hashtag trying to find it.
Oh, is that what you normally do?
Well, I tried to find it. Like an official one.
Yawning? It's not even 1 a.m. yet.
Bitch, because you be up till 3.
Yeah, see,
she piggybacked off. I thought we were ending this earlier.
Right,
so let's keep going.
We can stop whenever we want.
And then now I'm just like yawning. But no, I I don't know what I was going to say. I was trying to think what I was going to say. I fucked myself up. I looked at that. I was like, wait, we weren't even talking about this. We're talking about the guy doing found footage again, or if he wasn't.
Yeah, Rob.
And it threw me off because I was looking at this. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if he'll go back. He's probably
Stole your
traumatized.
soul like the fucking
He's
Boogeyman.
traumatized because of dash cam. He ain't going back no found footage because
He's not traumatized. I think he knew what he was doing.
you
He
do.
actually made like an edgy film. I mean, edgy. You put a fucking MAGA hat in the movie and people
Yeah.
get scared.
But people don't. They give it bad reviews because of that. And that movie was good.
Yeah, but they
So
also give it
weird.
conflicted reviews because of that. I think that movie's fantastic.
It was great.
But people just can't align with it on the internet.
Yeah.
So they all secretly watch it over and over. I'm sure it makes a ton of money on
You
streaming.
think so?
Yeah, I guarantee it.
That movie was great.
I guarantee it makes a ton
It was
of
a
money.
final girl in a found footage movie that actually lived.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And it took way too many turns that I would have seen coming.
Dude,
with
so
this
good.
movie. I was like, whoa.
Well, I mean, look, even though that movie was controversial, he still pivoted into doing a Stephen King adaptation that, opened in a theater.
I kind of want to read the short story. Apparently, this is a short story. I don't know where you find it. Is it in a book of other short stories?
You could probably find it online.
Or you probably find the experts. What do you call those? What do you call the experts from a book?
Excerpts.
That's right. You get what I was trying to say, though, right?
I knew, but I didn't want to correct you. I wanted more honky tonk in the donkey.
The excerpts.
We can find some experts. I don't
You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
though. Okay.
I don't know. I don't care. All right, let's stop this.
All right, guys. Until next time, this is Horror
You don't
Boner.
have to say bye.
Okay.
It's our little bonus thing.
Bonus. All right. Horror Boner bonus.
Oh, you didn't even want to give a shout out to Chad.
Bitch, you didn't let me. We still have time. Hey, Chad. Why don't you let me do it on Bluray Tuesday? I'm done.
No, I'm.
That was fun.